Hi guys, this is just a really quick ironing tip actually. A lot of people come to me with clothes and they say to me, look, they feel like they're sticking out too much. And I mean, you would know if something was way too big. You could see that quite clearly. But sometimes what happens is people fold their clothes like this and like that. And then what that does is it creates this pleat down here, or crease, sorry, a crease down here. So what happens is if you look at it when it's open, you can see that that crease pokes out. And so when that person puts those trousers on, that sticks out. So I know a lot of you don't like to have, say, a crease down the centre. Personally, if you're asking my opinion, a crease down the centre will give you a slimmer look, you know, because it's drawing the eye to the crease down the middle. So it's more flattering and slimming. But if you don't want to do that, then what I suggest you do is when you iron your trousers, so you could iron the panels, you know, the front panel and the back panel, but don't touch, say, the last little bit on either side, say about so much on either side, and then fold them over like that and grab hold of the bottom and line up your two seams like that. Now you would actually do this if you were going to put a crease down the centre. Line them up and then lay that on your ironing board and then just press the centre, right? So you do that and you do the inside leg. You can see how really creased that is, and do the inside leg. And then you would turn it over and you would do the other leg. Now if you were going to put a crease, then all you want to do is line up your seams at the bottom like that, and then you want to line up the outside seam with the outside seam so that your crease is perfect on either side. And you can do that by, when you lie it on the ironing board, you can actually feel the crease underneath, and all you've got to do is move that around a little bit and then lay it flat like that with your fingers, and then away you go, you can press. It's really simple and quick. I'm just going to go over that again for you. So you can see how there's that definite crease down there. So you're going to pop the seams together at the bottom like that and lay it on your ironing board. Now if you wanted to put a crease, just fold that up, because you've already got that correct. Fold that up, and then here's your outside seam, and you want to have the other outside seam at the same position. So you'll just play around with that like that, so I can feel that now. And then now there'll be a little bit, for example, I can feel here, you know, you can feel underneath and you can feel it's a bit, you know, creased underneath. So you want to just lay your hands flat like that till you get it how you want it. Okay, so you can see that that's sticking up, and then all you've got to do, give that a hit and come back here, give that a hit. Now if you were going to put the crease down, that's now is the time that you would do that. Okay, you just make sure that these two are lined up. But I'm not, I'm just, this client doesn't like a crease. Also be very careful with your iron and make sure that the setting is not too high. Okay, so now when he puts those on, I'll just do the hip area. It's almost like it's been permanently pressed in, but it is coming out. Alright, so that's nearly gone. If you've got a raja cloth, which is one of these, you can use that. It's actually impregnated with like a starch, and also if you're concerned with your iron, I mean, I know my irons, but if you're concerned with your iron, then use a raja cloth. This will help get a nice crisp finish to it. Okay, you could use it if you're doing hems. You can purchase those on my website. I cut mine in half and I just put a tab on it, and I've got these things hanging on the end of my ironing board, so I just hook it over. Oops. So I just hook it over like that, hang it on the end. I'll take a picture of that for you. So that's how you get creases out of trousers. Happy altering. That's the end of my ironing board. You know, most ironing boards have got a position for the iron, so rather than that, I just hang these little S things on it, and then, you know, I've got the things that I need, and I think I've shown you before and how I made this. So this sits on the end. These are things I really have to put away, and that sits in there, and got a little pin thing there. All the things you need. That's just a tip for you on how to get rid of that crease down the side, and don't iron it in, obviously.